It's no secret that I'm deep in the Apple ecosystem. I edit my videos on Final Cut Pro, I own a MacBook Pro, iMac Pro, iPhone 11 Pro, iPad Pro. That's a lot of pros. I don't want to get called a fanboy because I do own PCs. Everyone knows that gaming on a Mac is pretty terrible, so I own gaming laptops, and the Surface lineup is one of my favorite laptop lines, period. In the end, I just like macOS better. It's just a personal preference. You can at me if you want to, but I just want to clear up a big misconception that Macs are safer than PCs. They all need to be equally protected, and one piece of software, Bitdefender 2020, can protect all of these devices. The channel sponsor Bitdefender and I've teamed up to give you a chance to try this totally free for 90 days, no strings attached. Let me tell you what this software does and why you need it, even for your Apple devices. I think PCs get a bad rep for not being secure and viruses and malware running rampant, but you have to think about the number of PCs running Windows in the world. It's staggering, so of course you have a higher chance of getting malware through Windows, but as the popularity of Macs increase and the more Macs that are out there, of course now vulnerabilities are targeted towards the Mac. It's had more malware and threats come to it over the years. In fact, Macs use the same Intel chipsets and were affected by the same Spectra and Meltdown vulnerabilities that PCs were plagued by. And while that debate of iOS being safer than Android was easier to prove before, Apple's had its share of data leaks and vulnerabilities in the last couple of years. And we all use web browsers on these phones, so while some of this phishing and attacks can be prevented, if we are more cautious about what type of emails and what types of links that we're clicking, having a security package is still very important. So let me tell you my 3 favorite features of Bitdefender Total Security 2020. Number 1, it is really easy to use. It works across Mac or PC. You don't have to be tech savvy. It runs seamlessly in the background. If there are any problems, the software will let you know. I've been running this for about 3 months now and I've seen 0 performance hits from it, so it's business as usual. You get a nice dashboard here that gives you all of your necessary information. You can run a manual scan if you want, a quick one, or a total system scan. You can also protect important files right from this interface, which is nice. And if for some reason someone steals or takes one of your devices, you can wipe that device right from the web interface and also locate that device when it connects to Wi-Fi. So this is especially great for devices that don't have a service like Find My iPhone or Find My Mac, so you can have this extension all across your devices, which is really great. Bitdefender 2020 is called Total Security for a reason. You get real-time data protection, ransomware protection, anti-fraud, anti-phishing, and so much more. If I went over every feature, we'd be here all day, so I'm gonna leave a link down below for you so you can find out more information and also try this out free for 90 days. Second, it comes with a VPN service included. VPN is virtual private network if you don't know what that is. If you're not using a VPN, you're making it easy for prying eyes to get all of your sensitive information like your password, your banking info. So that's why it doesn't matter if you're using iOS or Android, Mac or PC. They are all vulnerable unless you protect yourself. I really hate to admit this, but I wasn't even using a VPN until this year. And even as a tech person, I didn't really know how important a VPN actually is. The more that I started connecting to public Wi-Fi spots, traveling all over the world, editing videos, sending secure emails, things like that, I started becoming way more cautious about what I'm putting out there on public Wi-Fi. So a VPN is a must. And it couldn't be easier with Bitdefender. Every time that I connect to a new network, it lets me know, and with just one tap, I can be on a secure VPN and I can browse on public networks without worrying about the threats of hackers. Usually VPNs are a separate service that you have to pay for separately, so it's nice that they bundle this with Total Security 2020 so you can protect your computers, your laptops, your tablet, and your phone and browse securely no matter where you're at in the world. With one Total Security account, you can protect up to 5 devices for you and your family, so no need to pay for every individual device. The third thing that I love is even when I'm at home, Bitdefender helps me stay secure, so Chrome is my browser of choice. I can enable safe web browsing right from the desktop interface or right in the app if you're on a smartphone. I can see a green check next to the safe and secure websites. If you don't see that, then you probably shouldn't click on that link. You also get a anti-tracking feature, so if you're worried about sites collecting your data without you knowing, you don't have to anymore. Tons of privacy features. You get a microphone monitor so you know exactly what has access to your microphone on your device. Safe banking so you know your money's going to be safe. I'm a father of two, and while they are a little too young to take full advantage of the new parental features, I love the features that are built into Total Security 2020. This service can help prevent and scan for cyberbullying and threats across the network and social media. So what you do is you make a profile for your children and assign the devices to their name, and then you download the Bitdefender Parental App on their devices that they're using. And you get a ton of features that help you keep your children safe online. It will help detect threats on their social media accounts. You can limit the time that they're on that device. They can get that same secure browsing protection that the adults get. You can monitor their calls and manage the apps that they use. You can also use location tracking and geofencing to see if your kids leave a certain area. And there's a check-in feature on the app, so when they come home safe from school, they can check in on the app to let you know that they got home safe. I'm going to do a follow-up after I use this service even longer. I'm really impressed with it. Just one service can protect all of your devices, including computers, laptops, phones, and tablets. I love the fact that you get all of this protection, but then you also get a built-in VPN that will help you browse securely no matter where you're at, especially if you're on a public Wi-Fi network. You need a VPN. So I want you to try it for yourself. It's super easy to use, it's non-intrusive, so hit that link below and try it free for 90 days. And let me know in the comments what you think. I think you're gonna love it. If I didn't use this product myself, I wouldn't recommend it to you, so go ahead and give it a download and let me know how it goes. Thank you for watching. There's gonna be more from the channel sponsor Bitdefender in later videos. Thumbs up for security, and I will see you guys in the next one.